Shalom, Akim, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, doing the work of truth and sincerity. So, I decided to ask AI a question, and you see it's 27 minutes ago. Hypothetically, who would be the biblical Edomites in the Bible if it was a nation today? This is the answer it gave me. The biblical Edomites do not exist as a distinct, identifiable nation today. They lost their national identity and were assimilated into neighboring populations over 2 millennia ago. However, depending on different interpretations, historical, geographical versus traditional allegorical, their modern locations or equivalent is associated with geographical identification, southern Jordan and Israel. The ancient kingdom of Edom was located in the mountainous region of Mount Seir, in what is now southern Jordan, around the famous site Petra and the capital Basra, Busaria, and extending into the southern parts of modern-day Israel, Palestine, the Negev Desert. Idumea. After the Babylonians conquered Edom in the 6th century BCE, the Edomites migrated westward and settled in southern Judah, an area that became known as Idumea in the Hellenistic and Roman periods. The people of Idumea were later forcibly converted to Judaism by the Hasmoneans in the 2nd century BCE and became part of the Jewish population, effectively ceasing to exist as a separate people. Herod the Great, known from the New Testament, was of Idumean origin. Read between the lines. Palestinian and Jordanian populations. Some modern scholarly discussions suggest that the descendants of Edomites likely intermixed with the Middle Eastern people, Western Asian people, and their genetic lineage may live on in some populations of modern-day Palestinians and Jordanians. Read between the lines. Traditional and allegorical interpretations. In various Jewish traditions, the biblical commentary, the identification of Edom is often allegorical and has changed over time. Rome and Western culture and rabbinic literature, the term Edom became a common metonym for the Roman Empire, which destroyed the Second Temple in the allegorical sense. Some interpretations extend Edom to represent Western civilization or Christianity in general due to the historical continuity between the Roman Empire and later European and Western powers. Read between the lines. A type of nation. In some prophetic interpretations, Edom is mentioned not as a specific modern nation, but as a representation of them who historically oppose or hate Israel. And it should just say Israelites. Ultimately, there is no single universally agreed upon nation today that is the direct, exclusive descendant of biblical Edomites in the national sense. The people were assimilated in history. So, I'll read that too. I can delve deeper into the historical evidence of Edomites' assimilation or explore the specific biblical prophecies concerning Edom's ultimate fate. Which angle would you like to explore further? I ain't going to explore no further. They already said it. Edom, to represent Western civilization or Christianity in general due to the historical continuity between the Roman Empire and later European and Western powers. Basically, if you read between the lines, Edomites is Rome, who were the rulers of Rome, and European and Western powers, who are the rulers in America and Europe. And then Idumea, when the Idumeans were conquered, they were forced to what the people of Idumea were later forcibly converted to Judaism and became a part of the Jewish population. So basically, AI is telling you without telling you. So we got Revelations 2 and 9. I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. The people of Idumea were later forcibly converted to Judaism by the Hasmoneans in the 2nd century BCE and became part of the Jewish population. So they basically just telling you, coupled with the scriptures, hey, they telling you exactly who Esau Edom is. Even in this one, Edom to represent Western civilization or Christianity in general, due to the historical continuity between the Roman Empire and European Western powers. So AI is just telling you without telling you. Again, this was part of prophecy. Ezekiel 36 and 5, therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, surely in the fire of my jealousy I have spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession, with the joy of all their heart, with despiteful minds, to cast it out for a prey. Who appointed his land into their own possessions? Hey, AI done told you. And I'm always saying you can't trust AI completely. However, sometimes, hey, AI will get it right on you if you ask the question in the right way. And then to prove, what happened during that time, I looked at this article in Modern Times. He tried to protect his son from bullies. What type of bullies? Because these are two Edomites here. One of them is a dark-skinned Edomite. That's all that is. So I'm sure he grows up around Edomites. So the bullies are Edomites. But they don't know that they bullying their own people. Matthew 13 and 24, another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in the field, but while being slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. That's all that is. The same thing as Herod. He was a tare sown among the wheat. You see this dude out in the public, you'll just think he a Negro. No, he's an Edomite. And that's the same thing the Idumeans did, man. So, yeah. Hey, AI will tell you in so many words who the Edomites are. The Jewish population, European Western powers. In other words, the so-called white people. Even according to AI. So, I want to read one more scripture. I probably spelled that wrong, but let's see anyway. There it is. 2 Timothy 2 and 15. Study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. So, in this case, AI rightly divided the word of truth in so many words. It ain't going to tell you directly, but indirectly it will mention who the Edomites really are. With that, I hope you all get more edified. Till the next time, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the Apostle of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, doing the work in truth, sincerity. Next time, Shalom.